I named this dress as a wildflower. As we can see, it is black. And the reason why I call it as wildflower because we cannot find any black flower in the nature or anywhere. That's the reason behind why I named this creation as a wildflower. And the most highlighted part and was my most favorite part of this dress is the sleeve. I really wanted and I really love the sleeves that I made for this dress because I love that style of sleeve, and I believe I can use this sleeve at the same time for myself because I can remove it on this side and I can use it on my own, though it's that sleeve is actually for designed for women, but actually, as a fashion designer, I love to combine fashion between men and women and combine it both. And I believe I could make a difference. I could make an impact in the best possible way ever. The uniqueness itself, because in fashion industry, we always talk about uniqueness. That's the reason why I designed that dress having that sleeve, that removable sleeve, because at the same time, if there's an event, I think I could use that sleeve for my own aside from that dress. And so let's focus on the creation of the dress. I made this dress. Actually, I picked black because I love black. I love the color of black, and at the same time, my model also prefer to wear black because we are pair for this creation. And then I asked her and we decided to choose black. And at the same time, this fabric is a peach twill, which only costs for 95 pesos per meter. And then the sleeve is actually color maroon or red. And then the fabric is actually a tulle, but not the hard tulle. Yes, that's the reason why I picked that fabric for the sleeve, because I love to elaborate the side where it extended it here, and then I attached the flower on the side front of the dress. And actually, guys, honestly, the flower was actually unplanned. I didn't plan to put flowers on it as a design, but I just used my imagination. I don't have much time to think, but I made that flower on time, and then right away I put it side front of the dress, and then that's the result. That's what I did. But actually, guys, the most important thing that I wanted to tell you is this dress is actually formed or made through draping. It's not on pattern making using the papers, the pattern papers, and then draw it using with the guide of the back and front bodies or the pattern, the foundation pattern. But we actually use and made this dress through draping. So I made the model actually. I create a body form or the dress form using my model's body, using the duct tape, and then we keep on practicing, and then right now as a final project, we made this gown, this dress through the draping by applying all our learnings during our major time as we discussed this topic with our major subject as a fashion designer. And then right away, during the final term for our examination, we have this creation through the draping. Yes, and then that's it. We finally made this dress. It's actually very simple, but it's for me, it's very elegant at the same time, because most of the women loves black color, right? So I believe, though it's very simple, but it's wearable, and at the same time it's very elegant. Actually, in fashion industry, what is really important is our imagination, and at the same time as we have the imagination, we have to work on it. We have to put an action towards our imagination. We have to actualize and visualize through action on our imagination. This only thing that we could do is that focus. Yes, guys, that's the only thing I did as a fashion designer. And then by having that imagination, me myself, as I have that imagination inside my mind, I always think, and I always made what is necessary just to achieve what is on my mind. That's the only thing I did. And at the same time, in the fashion industry, we could always ask other people, if especially if we have clients or if we have models, we could always ask them what they want, or we could always ask them about ideas, what would be their opinions at the same time, because that's important in order to form a garment, or in order to form a final outlook of a garment based on the creative design in your mind. We could always ask other people about their opinion, because we could always learn to other people every day and every hour, and that's the most important thing. Exchanging of learnings. That's actually the so-called giving and taking, or give giving is better when we always communicate other people. Yes, that's the most important thing, guys, and I believe we could always use that in fashion industry.